Welcome to Storytimer. Shannon Sherrill. Shannon Sherrill was a 6-year-old kindergartner in 1986. She lived with her 24-year-old mother Dorothy and her younger brother David in a trailer park in Thorntown, Indiana. Thorntown is a small town between Indianapolis and Lafayette. Shannon was playing outside with a group of other children. Sunday, October 5th, 1986, was like any other day. Children want to be outside running, playing, and enjoying the day. Kids naturally gravitate toward one another when their homes are so close together. Shannon was wearing a yellow sundress and was barefoot, according to newspapers of the time. NamUs reports that it was actually a white sundress with blue trim. It was October, but Indiana can still be quite warm in October. Shannon was first missed at 1:30 p.m. The other children did not notice anything. They saw no unusual people. They heard no screams. When it was time for Shannon to come inside around 1:30, her mother could not find her anywhere. Her disappearance had gone completely unnoticed. Her mother reported her missing immediately. Shannon was described as very shy. Her mother said she was afraid of the dark. It seems unlikely that she would go with a stranger willingly or wander off on her own. Was she taken into another trailer? Was she taken away from the trailer park altogether? We don't know. A couple reported seeing a red truck with a man and a child later on the road. They heard of the disappearance when they returned home and thought they might have seen Shannon in that man's truck, and so they reported the tip. It is possible that a stranger from out of town came to tiny Thorntown, to the trailer park, and abducted Shannon. It is also possible that someone who lived in the trailer park lured her into their trailer. Maybe they had a pet, or they offered a treat. Searches were conducted for Shannon. The neighborhood children were questioned, and a hypnotist was even brought in. Investigators hoped to see if any of the children could recall anything under hypnosis. These efforts did not prove to be successful. Did police look at all the residents and their backgrounds? Have they looked at the criminal activity of those people since then? There might have been a person with a clean record, but now we know more about them. I know that's a tremendous task, and police have new cases coming at them every day. But it would be a good idea if there's a cold case investigator out there, if they could try and track down some of that information. It would also be a good idea to look at acquaintances of the family and anyone who came and went from the trailer park. Maybe they weren't a resident, but a fairly regular visitor. I wonder if any long-term residents from the area could assist with this. Shannon's mom and little brother later moved across town after Shannon disappeared. Their trailer and the neighborhood just held too many memories. Years after the disappearance, a woman called the family claiming to be Shannon. Shannon's father spoke to the woman on the phone. He was elated that he might soon see his little girl. It turned out to just be a cruel hoax. Perhaps there's someone out there who knows something. Maybe it did not seem important or sinister at the time. Sometimes that little thing could mean a break in the case. Maybe someone knows something. Maybe they felt loyal to someone then, but they no longer feel that loyalty. Hopefully they will come forward and submit a tip. Sometimes people assume that police already know a certain thing. That may not be the case. Submit that tip anyway. My usual method has me looking up death certificates and looking at Find a Grave. I kept going in that direction and remembering that Shannon is not dead. She's just missing. Shannon has yet to be found. NamUs has a page about Shannon, and they have age-progressed photos of her. There is always hope that a case will be solved. If you have any information, please call the Thorntown, Indiana Police Department at 765-436-7677.